he was dying. I want all the men who came calling to remember that he was dying. He had been dying for 15 years. He coughed blood into a handkerchief every morning at 4 a.m. He weighed 122 pounds at the end. He could barely lift the deck of cards he had been a faro dealer with for half his life. And every man who knew his name kept coming up the stairs of every hotel where I had laid him down to rest with a question or a quarrel or a debt or a job. I am Mary Katherine Horony, Big Nose Kate, the whore from Hungary by way of Davenport, Iowa, the common law wife of Dr. John Henry Holliday, the woman who walked into his life in St. Louis in 1875 and did not walk out for 13 years. And every man who came calling for him came past me, and I told them all the same thing: the man is dying. Let him die in a chair. Wyatt Earp came, Morgan came, Virgil came, Ike Clanton came, Johnny Behan came, the papers came, the Pinkertons came, the territorial marshals came, the federal marshals came. A man from a circus came once and asked Doc to come dealing for the show. A widow came once and asked Doc to teach her son to shoot. A boy came once and asked Doc to sign his hat, and every one of them wanted Doc to ride out one more time. I am Mary Katherine Horony, Big Nose Kate, the whore from Hungary by way of Davenport, Iowa, the common law wife of Dr. John Henry Holliday, the woman who walked into his life St. Louis in 1875 and did not walk out for 13 years. And every man who came calling for him came past me, and I told them all the same thing: the man is dying. Let him die in a chair. I took him to Glenwood Springs in 1887. The doctor said the sulfur water might help. The sulfur water did not help. He spent the last 6 months in a hotel bed, looking out at the Colorado mountains, drinking whiskey, reading the newspaper, coughing. He weighed less than 100 pounds the morning he went. He looked up at me from the bed. He said, "This is funny." And I said, "What is?" And he said, "I always thought I would die with my boots on." And I looked at his bare feet under the blanket, and I laughed and I cried, and he died. The papers wrote about Wyatt Earp. The papers wrote about Doc Holliday's gunfights. The papers wrote about the OK Corral. The papers did not write about me. The papers called me a prostitute when they mentioned me at all. The paper said I was unstable. The paper said I was drunk and angry. The paper said Doc would have been a better man without me. The papers were written by men who had never sat with a man dying of consumption for 15 years. The papers were written by men who had never wiped blood off a chin at 3 in the morning for 13 winters in a row. Big Nose Kate, and I outlived him by 53 years. I outlived Wyatt Earp. I outlived Virgil Earp. I outlived Morgan Earp. I outlived every man who ever came up the stairs of every hotel asking my dying husband to ride out one more time. And pioneer's home in Prescott, Arizona. And the men who wrote about my husband did not write my obituary. A man will be dying. The other men will